Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to explain you the problem. Determine if two strings are close. So basically they will be given as two strings and we have to find if the string word 1 can be equal to string word 2 by doing certain operations. They have given two operations here. So first operation is we can swap any two existing characters in word 1, and operation 2 says we can choose any particular character and the all occurrence of that character can be changed with any other character which is there in the string. So I think this I'll tell in a second. So let me take example and then explain you, and second operation I'll tell you. So in this case as you can see, like we have to convert the string word into this string BCA. So as you can see, if you see A is there in this, B is also there, C is also there. So only thing is we have to rearrange these words, and once we do this we can definitely achieve this string. So in this case only operation 1 we will be doing. So first let's say like A is at the end, so we will take this character and this character will swap it. So now our string would be C B A. So A has attained its correct position, but then C should be in the second position, B should be in the first position. So again let's do the operation 1, which is swapping. So swap between this and this, so it is B C A. So as you can see, string 1 is equal to string 2. So in this case we have to return true because we can achieve string 2 by arranging. So in this case I can see like string 1 has length 1 and string 2 has length 2. So no matter when we do any operation like operation 1 or 2, we cannot achieve this string. So in this case we have to return false. Let's take this example. In this example, as you can see, B has occurred 3 times, but here C has occurred 3 times. So we need to change, like we have to choose this C character, and then all occurrence of C will be changed with this B character, and all occurrence of B will be changed with the C character. So this is basically the operation 2. So we have selected C and character B. So all the C character has to be changed with B. So only one is there, I have changed it. Then A, then all the B characters has to be changed with C, then A we have. So again if you compare this string with this string, C has occurred 3 times, but B should be occurred 2 times. So here A has occurred 2 times. So what we'll do is I'll take character A and character B, I'll interchange character B with character A and then A with B. So as you can see, the frequency of the characters are same now, but then the ordering is not correct. So we can choose this character and this character and we can swap it by using operation 1. So our string now would be A, B, and this B will come here, so it is B, C, C, and this C will come here, so it is C. So as you can see, after doing operation 2 times and operation 1 time, so we can achieve like word 1 is equal to word 2. So in this case we have to return true. So I think you got the problem statement, and one thing to note is that if the characters present in the string 1 and string 2 are same, then like arranging can be done. Arranging, no matter what is the arrangement of word 2, the arranging can always be done. Now let's take one more example. So here we have U and then here we don't have U. So no matter when we do like changing operation or swapping operation, we cannot achieve this. So in this case we have to return false. So one thing to note is that the character present in both the string, like if we choose any character in any string, then that character has to be present in the other string. If that character is not present, then we cannot achieve string 1 equals to string 2. So I think you got the problem statement. Now I'll write the algorithm for that. Like pseudocode, the given function is boolean close string and they have given word 1, word 2. So first what I'll do is I'll check the length of both the strings. If word length of word 1 is not equals to length of word 2, then in that case it is obvious that no matter when we do any operations like operation 1 and 2, so we cannot achieve like word 1 equal to word 2. So in this case directly we have to return false. So after this line, like when we come here, so we are sure that both the lengths of word 1 and word 2 are equal. So now we have to check if the character present in word 1 and the character present in word 2, like both the characters has to be same. If let's say one character present in W1 and that character is not present in W2, then it is obvious that we cannot achieve word 1 equal to word 2. So to check this type of operation, I will take a set whose type is integer. Let me take S1 for word 1 and S2 set 2 for word 2. Now I will run a loop from 0 to length of word 1 or word 2 because both lengths are same, and then I will insert every character of word 1 and word 2 in S1 and S2 respectively. So once we insert the character, then I'll check condition like if S1 dot size not equals to S2 dot size, which means set lengths are not equal, then in that case I'll return false. Let me show you what I mean. So let's say here we'll insert into a set, so U I'll be inserting and then A I'll be inserting. Basically I'm using ordered set, so it will be like AU in ascending order. This will not be the case. And then in this like for in set 2 it will be S comma. Here the lengths are same, but let's assume here we have one more character B and here we have one more character, let's say S only. So in that case here one more character will come into picture like this one B. So set 1 will have a length of 3 and set 2 will have a length of 2. So in that case one character will be particular character, like we have 3 and then 2, so two characters will be matching, but the extra character what is there in set 1, so for that we don't have any, like that character is not there in set 2, so in that case we have to return false. So this is basically the condition. Now let's say both the set have equal length, so we need to check one by one if that like particular characters in set 1 are equal. If these are not equal, then we have to return false. Let's say in this case, so for this example our character will be A and U, and here we have S and X. So A is not equals to S, which means character A is present in word 1 but character A is not present in word 2, so we cannot achieve word 1 equals to word 2, so in that case we have to return false. So for that I'll again run a loop from 0 to length of S1. You can take S1 or S2 because both have same length. Now I need to check. Before that I have to take one iterator. Let me call iterator 1, which will point to S1 begin element, and I'll take iterator 2, which will point to S2 of begin element. So here I have to check if star of iterator 1, which means value present at that pointer, is not equals to value present at iterator 2. So in that case directly we have to return false. Now let's say for this example S1 will have character A and S2 also will have a character A, right? Because sets store unique elements. So according to our algorithm, first it will check like word 1 dot size not equals to word 2 dot size, so it will be true, so it will return false. So let me don't take this example, let me take one more example. So basically here let me take, in this example what we were doing is like here according to our condition, like pseudocode, S1 like word 1 size is equals to word 2 dot size, so it will not return false. Then we will create one set, and then in a set we will store the value. This is, let's say, S1, and we have A, B and C. Also let's take like set 2. For this we have A, B, C. So in this case, as you can see, set 1 and set 2 both has equal length, so it will not return false. Also the elements present at the initial pointers, and then when we increase one by one, all the elements are same in this case. So one more thing we have to check, like we have to basically store the frequencies of character of this element and the frequency of character of this element in a hash map, because let's say here we have C 3 times, and then we need to have any character which has occurred 3 times, then only using operation 2 we can interchange those characters. So for this operation we need to take 2 hash maps. Let me call hash map, key type is character, and then value type is integer, because we are storing frequency. Let me call M1 and M2, and again I'll run a loop 0 to length of word 1, and then I'll store in map 1 the frequencies of character, also in map 2 the frequency of character of word 2. So in this case we are getting the frequencies of characters, and these frequencies of character we have to store in a vector, and we have to sort those vector, and we have to check if those vectors, like particular elements, let's say vector size is 5, so element present at 0th index and element present at 0th index in second vector, both has to be same, then only we can interchange it. If they are not same, then we cannot interchange it. So let's take this example, and we have to see word length. So word 1 has 7 length and word 2 also has 7 length. And then we will take a set S1, and then there will store each characters. So this will be our set 1, and then S2 also will be A we have, B also we have, C also we have, Z also we have. So in this case again it will come out of the loop, but then we should check frequencies of the elements. So for that we will take, so here we should take unordered map only, and then A is there and its frequency is 2, B we have and its also frequency is 2, C we have its frequency is 1, and then Z we have its frequency is 2. Now let's take map 2. So we have B which has occurred 2 times, and we have A which has occurred 1 time, we have Z which has occurred 3 times, and we have C which has occurred 1 time. So in this case, as you can see, like this Z has occurred 3 times, but then here Z has occurred only 2 times. Also no elements has occurred 3 times. So let's say if B was occurred 3 times, then we would have changed like this character, B should be replaced with Z and Z should be replaced with B. But then in this case we don't have any character which has occurred 3 times. So for that reason I'm checking the frequencies. So after this frequency I'll store these values in a vector, and then I'll sort it. So our sorted vector will be like 1 2 2 2. This is vector 1, and our vector 2 will be sorted vector 1 1 2 3. So we need to again check if this element has occurred correct is there or no, it's correct, then we will check if this is 2 and then this is 1. So in this case it is implied as one particular character has occurred 2 times, but here it has occurred only 1 time, that particular character, and in order to compensate this, one more character has occurred 3 times, and here that character has occurred 2 times. So now using operation 1 and operation 2, that is swapping and then interchanging the characters, we cannot achieve like word 1 equal to word 2. So like we have got here 2 is not equal to 1, so in that case we have to return false. So that is the reason I am taking hash map and then solving problem. I think you are clear with this. So hash map up to it, and then this hash maps values I'll take iterator. Let me call iterator 1, which will point to the map 1 dot begin, and I'll take iterator 2 which point to map 2 dot begin. I'll take a loop where iterator 1 not equals to m1 dot end. Since like above we have used set and checked everything, so the unique characters will be same only, so both map 1 and map 2 size will be same. So anyone you can take, iterator 1 or iterator 2. So we have to initialize vector which will be of type int, and we have to take v1 vector and then v2 vector, two vectors basically. So vector 1 for map 1 and vector 2 for map 2. So whatever element is there, we have to push back this iterator second value, which is frequency of element. For second, let me call as. In the same way, we have to push back iterator 2's value in second vector, and slowly we have to increase the pointer, iterator 1 plus plus and iterator 2 plus plus. And after this we need to sort those vectors. So v1 of sort I'll do, also v2 of sort. Now the vectors are sorted and we need to check if the corresponding elements are same or no. So for that I'll run from 0 to length of v1, either v1 or v2. This is v1, and I'll check if v1 of I, if it is not equals to v2 of I, then directly we have to return false, because in that case one particular character will be occurring more time than others. So by using operation 1 and 2 we cannot achieve word 1 equal to word 2. So once you come out of the loop, which means all the elements are same, so we can interchange those characters and we can arrange, so we can achieve word 1 equals to word 2. So we have to return true. So I think you got the pseudo code. Now let me write the actual code. So first what I was doing was, let me take en as word 1 dot size, so it will store word 1 dot size, and m as word 2 dot size. I'll check if n not equals to m. So this is the case, it is not equals to, so we cannot achieve word 1 equals to word 2. So in this case directly we have to return false. Now we have to check condition like the character present in word 1 has to be present in word 2, then only we can use both operation and we can achieve word 1 equal to word 2. If let's say one particular character is not present in word 2, then it is obvious that we cannot achieve, so we have to return false. So in order to check this, we have to take set, let me call s1 s2, and I'll run through a loop. I'll insert what is present at word of 1 of I in set 1. Similarly in set 2 I will insert what is present in set 2, present in word 2 string. So once we come out of this loop, we have to check if s1 dot size, like set size, is not equals to s2 dot size. So which means the character in any of the string will be more, the unique characters. So in that case we cannot achieve word 1 equals to word 2, so we have to return false. If characters are same, like character sizes are same, then we have to check each characters if that characters are like same in both the words. So for that I'll run a loop which will be s1 dot size, because both s1 and s2 size will be equal, and I have to, let me don't write like this because we have to take iterator. So let me take set int iterator 1, which will point to set 1 dot begin, and iterator 2 will point to set 2 dot begin, while iterator 1 not equals to s1 dot begin, which means till last element we are checking. So here I have Here we have to check if star, which is value of iterator 1, value of the element which is with the iterator 1 is pointing, if it is not equals to the value of the element pointing by the iterator 2, so in that case I will return false. Else we need to check frequencies. So frequency we have to take hash map, so I'll take unordered map. Whose key type is character and then frequency is storing. So let me call M1 for word 1, M2 for word 2. Now again we have to do for in like every character we have to check. So in map 1 I am storing the frequency of character word 1, and in map 2 I am storing the frequency of character of word 2. So here as you can see, this thing and this loop both are same only, so why can't we just remove this here and then put it here, and then this two thing let me put it here and let me remove this. So in one traversal both set and frequency element can be taken. So now we have to take again iterator for unordered map. Iterator 1 M, because to differentiate between this iterator and this iterator. M is for map equals to M1 dot begin. Iterator 2 equals to M2 dot begin, and we have to take two vectors. Let me call V1 and V2. Now while this iterator 1 of M not equals to M1 dot end, which means we are checking the whole hash map, we have to push back the frequency of map 1, which is basically iterator 1M of second, and we have to push back. So we have to push into vector 2 the frequency of map 2. So once we do this, we have to sort vector 1 and also vector 2. And we need to check here one by one if element present at vector 1 and vector 2 are equal or not. If v1 of I not equals to v2 of I, then directly we have to return false. And once we come out of this loop, then it is implied that word 1 length and word 2 length are equal, and the unique characters in word 1 and word 2 are also equal, and the frequencies of the characters are also equal. So in that case we can use operation 1 and 2 and we can achieve one word equals to word 2. So then we have to return here true. Let me run. So basically here I have not increased iterator 1 and iterator 2, so it was showing memory limit exceed. Now let me run. Here also same thing we have to do, iterator 1 M plus plus and iterator 2 M plus plus. Now it is running fine. Now let me submit the code. This should be end. Since it is a big code, so some mistake happens. but then logics are very simple. Here it should be end. So it got accepted. Now let us analyze the time complexity. So this all will be the constant, and here this loop is executing n times, so the here like O of n time complexity, and then here also like one loop is there, but then as you know in question they have given like only English lower letters are there, so it means only 26. So at max this loop will execute only 26 times, so it is, which is constant. Also we are here we have loop, so here also like we are using 26 different characters max, so it will execute 26 times. And sorting is also like at max 26, like 26 log 26, which is basically constant. And yeah, this is also 26 only. So basically after this we can say that time complexity of this algorithm is O of n, and then space complexity, as we have seen, like we have used set, hash map, vector, but all uses only 26 memory, so it is like O of 1 only, constant. So in this way you can solve the problem. Thank you guys for watching my video.